Improv Tipsters, Paul Vaillancourt here, back with another improv tip and another guest tipper, Anjali Bhimani. Now, I've known Anjali for years and years. You may know her from her work in nearly every TV show ever made, or you may know her from her voiceover work in video games and some TV shows and movies and stuff. You may know her from her work on stage. She works a lot. But I know her from our time way back at Northwestern University. I was the director of the Meow Show, which is the big improv and sketch show there, and Anjali was in my cast, so she was absolutely great to work with. We had tons of fun together, and we sort of kept in touch over the years. What I think is so interesting about her, though, is that we did improv together in college, and then she sort of stepped away from it and really pursued acting and has had great success. And then even as she was so successful as an actress, she came back years later, we reconnected, and she came back and did another intro to improv class because she wanted to recapture some of that improv fun and energy and I just thought that was such an interesting journey, such an interesting sort of lesson and value to take away from our early experience and to come back to it again and revisit it. I think that's something that everyone should do is you're never too good to take a class. You're never too good to practice or to reconnect to the basics. Anjali did this tip today, but she also did Ding Ding This Here, which is an episode of Yes and Then What, where I interview her about her experiences. Depending if you're watching this live or sort of in replay, that may or may not be live yet. But I'll put the link up there when it is, and maybe you're watching it years later. Maybe you're watching it as a hologram, and you're like, oh yeah, those old flat screen days. Yes. So, but you can check it out there. Also, her tip today is about sort of servicing the other people in the ensemble and servicing the greater piece that you're working on, and that's sort of related to Ding Ding these tips here. So check those out as well if you would. But right now, without any further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Anjali Bhimani.
Hi, I'm Anjali Bhimani, actress, singer, dancer, climber of things, and former improv teammate of Paul Vaillancourt. And my improv tip, which also I think is something that you can use for acting that's scripted and you can use for performing in general and probably for life, is don't worry about you so much, but focus on helping everyone around you tell the story. You know, some people say make the other actor look good, but even that I feel like is the wrong focus, because then it's about the results. It's about being funny, or it's about making something happen. But if you can be there almost with a sense of service of how can I help you? What's the story you want to tell? Being interested in what's going on outside of you and entirely focused on that. If you can help everyone else tell the story they're trying to tell, and then if everyone around you is doing the same thing and helping each other tell the story, everything is automatically going to be elevated far beyond anything that you could have done yourself. For me, that also helps me get completely out of my head, because if I'm stuck in my head, then I'm thinking about how do I be funny, or how do I be dramatic, or how do I do this, or how do I make it look like this, and I'm completely in the wrong place instead of being in this present moment where all the sauce is, where all of the fun stuff comes out, and where all the weird, quirky, unknown, awesome reactions you have because you're entirely focused on the people around you and the story around you come from. So that is my tip, and it does work for making life better too. Focus on the folks around you and try to help them and be of service, because I think it makes the world a better place. So that's it. Thanks.
Hey friends, thanks for checking out the video, and if you want to hear a little bit more, check out one of these two quality videos. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and follow us on social media. All the links are in the description down below, and let me know what you would like to see an improv tip about. Thanks for watching.